What's cracking, everybody? We back for part two. Uh, the Miko Worldwide exposing these pedophiles, staying on their heads. We gonna extract these motherfuckers from this earth. You know what I'm saying? But it's got to start from somewhere. My apologies for starting back up so late. If anybody's still up, uh, yeah, I got some news and it pushed everything back, but as well as I was having another conversation. I'm not gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, some things became more important than coming back on live. This is gonna be here. But yeah, we back. And we gonna get this thing cracking. So I'm gonna wait for some people to come in. You have to excuse me if y'all hear me eating. I'm chopping it up on this chicken pot pie right now. Because we definitely gonna talk about this. We're gonna continue this discussion, and this ain't gonna be the only live we're gonna do this, because it just ain't Miko Worldwide. There's a lot of them out there, and then I just found out about Ricky Martin. Like, yeah, y'all, there's some sick shit out here. I'm gonna wait for y'all to come over in here. Make sure y'all hit that like when y'all come over here. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of sick shit out there. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with these motherfuckers. I just, this shit's crazy. Because I really don't see what the what a grown man sees in somebody young. That shit would never make sense to me. Because if you grown, it's crazy. Because it's like when you're young, you're trying to get older, but then when you get older, now you want to go with somebody young. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't add up. It don't make sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. But I, for one, am not going to sit around and just let, you know what I'm saying, not say nothing. I'm going to say something. And anything that I can do to knock this down. Because, I mean, we also have to be, you know what I'm saying, realistic about it. We'll get rid of some, but we're not going to get rid of all. Because this type of thing's been going on for centuries, y'all. This isn't something that just happened yesterday. This isn't something that just happened 100 years ago, 200. This has been a continuous thing over centuries. You know, and it's just now that we've gotten to a point to where we're looking at it and people are saying, no, this is not acceptable. This is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Um, you're taking away kids' innocence. You know, you're growing them up before they're grown up. You know, they're having to grow up and they're not even teenagers yet. Most of them. And then you got these groups of people that get together and they exchange child porn over the internet. Then if they get to know each other, then they exchange child porn through their phones. Um, then you got these, more bigger organizations underground that, and not so much underground, but they play the underground role. That sell these kids to these grown motherfuckers, and they up here getting molested, raped, and everything else. You know, a lot of y'all. I've told the story. It's been a little minute, probably like a few weeks or whatever. um, and I don't know if I was on Jimbo's live or if I was doing my live, but I showed y'all my finger, right? And I gave the story of how my finger ended up the way that it did. You know, but for y'all that don't know or may have forgotten or whatever, oh, excuse me. But I was at one of my folks' house. Oh, excuse me. And my folks' wife had a friend, a co-worker, who became our friend too over the course of time. And she was getting ready to take her home. Uh, so as they're taking her home, another individual that was there decided that he was going to go out there and basically not hold letting her go, and kind of being overly aggressive. That's when they called me. And now when I see something like that, when I see a man being overly aggressive or with a woman, and not letting her leave and trying to be physically in control of her, that's when I step in. Now I had a little bit too much to drink, but nonetheless, yeah, I can't bend my finger or whatever, but I can still use my hand. It's not stopping nothing, but I don't like seeing men taking advantage of women, and I don't like seeing grown people taking advantage of little kids. We got Lonnie in the building. Hey, crack. uh, hey, hey, homeboy had to get it for that one though. But but yeah, you know, and that's something that whenever I tell that story, I don't bring that side of it up because oh, she loves that figure, but because it is so triggering. I have seen stuff when I was a kid growing up that being older and actually being able to do something about it, I do something about it. You know, I don't get involved in nobody's arguments or anything like that. But if I see a man cause a harm to a female, yeah, I'm gonna have to step in and say something. Or if I see somebody trying to take a kid or whatever, I'm going to intervene. If you're arguing, that's one thing. But if you're physically trying to harm this woman or trying to snatch up this kid, you know what I'm saying? Like every time I go into the store, as a matter of fact, just last night, I was at the store, right? And I'm standing in line, and this guy's he's in front of me. I was at the liquor store, and so this guy's in front of me. He's more worried about buying his bottle of liquor than he is worrying about his son that's running around in the store. So I took it upon myself. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna keep an eye on this kid just to make sure anybody that comes in doesn't get no crazy ideas. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. The these parents, and I know y'all know what I'm talking about. You go to the store and the parents got their kids, and these kids is just all over the store. Like they don't even know what their kids is doing. They ain't paying attention to their kids. And then next thing you know, you turn on the news and then you hear, um, oh nah, chaos. I ain't doing that yet. I ain't doing that yet. Um, but but then you turn on the news or you go on the internet and then you hear about one of these kids being snatched up. And what's the story that you always hear? Oh well, I just turned my back for like 2 seconds. 1 second is too long. You got to always keep your eyes on your kids because there's predators everywhere. You could go to the park and you could see somebody sitting on the bench and they could be sitting there reading a newspaper, reading a book, drinking some coffee, and you thinking, oh well, this is just a regular person. You know, no harm. You send your kids off to the playgrounds to go play, and then you sit down and you probably having a cigarette, probably rolling a blunt. You probably got one of your friends with you. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get ready to go, and then you calling all the kids over, there's a kid missing. And then what do the kids say? Oh well, this guy. And then they'll tell whatever the guy was doing, and then you know, or if it's not just like that, it's something similar to that effect. You know, and it's like these kids don't harm nobody. They just want to be kids. But too many times their innocence gets taken. And then they grow up and then they start going out there and they start living a certain type of lifestyle. And then they get blamed for doing the stuff that they're doing instead of being able to go and look into it and find out why this is going on. You know what I'm saying? Too many times we overlook the foundation and we just look at what happened. what was the cause? I mean, not even what the cause of it, but the actual cause of what that person did, and not worrying about, well, how did this person get to this point? And the reason for that is there's no safe place. There's no safe place for these kids to go. There's no safe place for a lot of these women to go. I know there's, they got battered women places, they got therapists for kids, and there's different things, but do they ever get to the root of what the issue is? We have to do better as a society because a lot of us have kids out here. And the last thing, and one of the biggest fears, and I know it was for me, was somebody taking my kid. That feared me for a long time. And even though mine is 18 now, I still fear for that. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of wackos out here that if they don't do it solo, they definitely working with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we got to do better as a society to protect these kids, and then that way, and you know, once again, I like to keep it, you know, reality. Reality is we're not going to save all of them, but if we could save enough of them to make a crack, a dent, something, you know what I'm saying? Because if they're doing better, that means everybody else is doing better. You can't say the kids are our future and then you're not worrying about their past, because how they come up, you know what I'm saying, as kids and as teenagers, you got to expect that even tenfold when they hit, you know, the adult years where they're actually able to do something, you know, and now you have a whole nother situation. So it has to start at the beginning. You know, I know ain't nobody perfect, and people are going to use that as, oh well, I'm not perfect. I'm only human. I can't. Well, you got to be smarter about the choices you make, because every choice you make as a parent is going to affect the kid. Now, you want to affect the kid in a positive way, or you want it to affect the kid in a negative way, because all this stuff is going to carry on as they get older. You know, and society's already messed up as it is. So we need to do better as a society. You know what I'm saying? And it starts at home and then carries out. You know, too many times I turn on the TV and it's like, this kid's getting snatched up. This kid's getting snatched up. This kid's been missing for 5 days. You know, I remember I was coming. I walked to the store. It was me and some of my folks out here, and we had decided to walk to the store right around the corner, and the cops had pulled up on us, and we were like, "Whoa, hold on, what's going on?" You know what I'm saying? We already got our guards up, and the cop was asking us, "Have we seen this 10-year-old boy who had just ran away from home?" Keep in mind, it's like damn near 12 o'clock at night. We didn't see the boy. We didn't even hear anything about it, and we didn't even hear anything about it afterwards. My whole thing was, I hope that they found the boy and he got home safe, and he didn't end up in the wrong hands, because there's always somebody lurking, especially at that time of night, just looking for an opportunity. And I'm assuming, because I haven't heard anything, you know, and this happened like maybe like 3 years ago. So I'm just assuming that I didn't hear anything, that he did get home safe, because otherwise it would have been all on the news. Keep in mind, I'm in the state capital. I live in the state capital, so anything that happens in these streets out here, you know, it's going to wind up, you know, on the news. But that's the thing that we have to do. We got to do better protecting these kids, and we got to do better in providing safe places for them to come to when they feel like they can't go anywhere else. And that's the key. A lot of them don't feel like they can go anywhere, you know, and there's a lot of people out there that are like, yeah, you coming, you know, but they don't feel it. They have to feel it. You know what I'm saying? Comfortability means everything. And if they don't feel it, then it's not going to happen. So it's important that we provide safe places for these kids to come to. So they could be better and productive citizens moving forward. And not going out here and get into some type of situation where now they have to deal with something else on top of that and never dealing with what has happened to them. So with that being said, let me look at these comments. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Look at these comments, and then I'm gonna drop the link. Um, CB4, hey, what's going on? Glad you was able to make it. Cal said no safe haven whatsoever. We gotta have one. We gotta create one. Um, see, CB4 said 100. Cal said I'll straight up be in prison behind mine for mine. I'll let yours. Sorry, not sorry. Straight up. CB420 said hashtag save the children. Straight up. At chaos, same 100. Pray emoji, smileys. Straight up. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna drop this link. I'm gonna open up the panel, and y'all gonna let y'all voice be heard. Let's do this. Okay. Boom. There we go. All right. All right, y'all. The link is right there. Y'all come on in. We get this cracking. You know what I'm saying? As Jimbo say, let's talk about it. Oh, West Side Rider, what's going on? Thank you for tapping in. Oh yeah, hey, before anybody hits the link and come on in, I want to take the side note, and I just want to say, shout out to Spider Lope. I'm not gonna get into why I'm giving him a shout out, but if you know, you know. I just want to give him a shout out and say, forget what anybody says. You know what it is. You've always been solid, and just keep doing you, and man, we're gonna keep rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to the Google gang. Oh yeah, for sure. Much appreciated. You know, we touch on all kinds of topics, and right now we on Miko Worldwide. I don't know if you heard about him before, but we on him, and we on sure on all the pedos, all the sick individuals out there. But just know things do get kind of reckless over here. But yeah, but that's the thing. It's providing that safe place, you know, and that's the thing that's that's been missing. Um, is 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 having a safe place to go to. You know, um, now I'm not gonna say that growing up it was just automatic, like, we just had like places to go where we could be, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is back then they didn't want to accept what was going on. They wanted to cover things up, they wanted to hide it, they wanted to try to keep you distracted and try to get you to act like what happened didn't just happen, you know, and that has lasting consequences. you know. And the last thing you want to happen is for them to end up getting numb over it. Because once somebody gets numb of something, you could pretty much forget about it. You know. Oh, CB420 says, get these sickos out of here. Exactly. They gotta go. You know. I don't look. I know they got laws and stuff like that, but if you got that smut on your jacket, automatic death. Automatic death. No ifs, ands, buts about it. Oh, like I said, I want to. Oh, you heard that? uh, Lonnie, you don't want no Taco Bell. You don't want no Taco Bell. Um, CB420 says, shout out to the homie Jay from PP Mass. He actually goes and meets up with these sick chomos. They think he's a teenager. Mm. Chaos, automatic lead. Uh, he called a police chief here. What? That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it really needs to be a collective effort. You know, I appreciate what he does, but he should have some more people with him. You know, my thing is never go in kamikaze. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people feel like being a martyr is a cool thing to do, um, and I have nothing against it. But in order to have effective change that is long lasting, it must be a collective effort. It can't be a singular effort. It has to be a collective effort. That's the only way you're going to get any type of impactful change. And so if we work together collectively, there's a whole lot of things that could be done. There's a whole lot of things that could be changed. But if we constantly do it at a singular pace, you know, it's only going to last for that moment. And we needed to have a lasting stance. Chaos said Taco Bell gives you the shit. Cat, that's why I don't eat that mess no more. I ain't eat no Taco Bell in like 10 years. CB420 says he does have someone with him and the police are notified. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, so okay, that as long as he has somebody with him. Now it should be more people too. You know what I'm saying? I I don't know if he's doing this or not, but he should have more people coming along and be, getting in the collective, that way you could start creating pockets. You could have a pocket over here handling that. You could have a pocket over on the other side of town handling that. You could have another pocket like down the state, you know what I'm saying, handling that. Now you done created pockets. Now they ain't got nowhere to go. You know what I'm saying? Basically build on what you already have going. He does it live a lot. PP Mass is a channel. Okay, I'm gonna check him out. Chaos Atlani. Let me find out Taco Bell is real Mexican too. But yeah, I do like that. That's dope. Oh, she said he went through it as a kid, so he made it his mission. And I want to see him succeed, and I want to see him build on that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. We have to build on stuff. If somebody gets something going, and we all agree with what that person is doing is a good thing, we got to then build on that. You know what I'm saying? We got to build on that and get it to a point to what I was just saying a second ago, creating pockets. Because you see the thing about how these people move is they move amongst us. They're like regular everyday people. So they move amongst us. So it's easy for them to duck and dodge and hide behind the scenes. But now if you create those pockets, now you have nowhere to go. You have nowhere to hide. There's more eyes. It's kind of like if you get like two walls and you stuck in the middle and the walls is closing in, and then it gets to a point to where you can't move. So now you have to deal with the pressure, and that's what those pockets create, pressure. So by default, they get drawn out. Now they can't move how they want to move because there's always eyes on the kids. There's always eyes on the females. You know what I'm saying? There's always eyes on both the female and the kids. You know what I'm saying? And so when they're sitting there and they're thinking that they're getting ready to bust a move, before they can even get their hands on the kid, you already have somebody on them, or you might got two or three people on them. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Now you just saved this kid's life. You know what I'm saying? From being harmed. Now, boom. You know what I'm saying? You go ahead and send that motherfucker on off. You know what I'm saying? And then my thing is being that it would happen in public. You got to go like the lawful way. But if some kind of way, you know what I'm saying? You know, street justice is always the best justice. CB420 says absolutely, Jay. Lonnie says the person you are trying to reach phones no longer. I'm dead. Oh man, that's hella funny. Um, okay. See CB420 Lonnie laughing. At like I said, Lonnie, it can be out of service, but I always have that reach. Well, why don't y'all hit the link and speak on it then? Since y'all want to sit there and go back and forth. Like says B. Oh, I'm dead. Hey, y'all hella funny. So so with that said, we gotta we gotta do better. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we gotta do better. We gotta build on what somebody's already got going. you know, and then let's see what happens. You know, uh, too many times, you know, something will get started and then something will happen and then it doesn't get pushed through, and it's like right back at square one. You know, so it's time to change it up. Because it's not about us. It's about as JT, the bigger figure, was saying. I don't agree with a lot of things, and I've fallen back on Cuz, but the one thing I will say I agree with him about is the mamas and babies. The mamas and babies. Gotta protect the mamas and babies. Kel said, busy signal like a mother. Always check your area online for these sickos. It's public info, their addresses and all. You'll be surprised how many are nearby. Straight up. Sex offender registry, their charges are shown too. And Cal said Megan's like, exactly. Yeah, it's out there. You know. And the thing about it is the fact that they know is out there, you know, the one thing about them people, if it wasn't on some sick shit, it would almost be like, damn, y'all motherfuckers is kind of smart. But being that they know that, it makes them become more strategic in how they move. You know what I'm saying? So the more strategic that they come with, you know what I'm saying, the better it is for them to accomplish the sick shit that they trying to do. But going to what I was saying, you create them pockets, now they can't move. They stuck. They can't do what they, what I'm saying, had planned on doing, because there's always eyes on them. You know what I'm saying? It's like taking the neighborhood watch and expanding on that. You know what I'm saying? And let's be honest, everybody in the neighborhood ain't working. So whoever ain't working, you could have them people take shifts. You got one that do the early shift. You can have one that do the afternoon shift. You got one that, what I'm saying, does the graveyard shift. You know what I'm saying? That way there's always eyes. You have like a pocket of like maybe like 7 people, right? 7, 8 people. With like 2 or 3. Well, let's say 10 people in a group, so 2 or 3, right? You put them on each corner around the neighborhood, and you have them patrol. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you might split up, and you know what I'm saying. You you be strategic with it, and you don't move how they would think you would normally move, because they take time to plan a lot of this stuff out. Because they know they get caught, it's a wash. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they get behind them walls. You know what I'm saying? And they don't want to get caught behind the walls, because as much as we can't stand it, the people that's behind the walls can't stand it. You know what I'm saying? But they have an easier access. So they're like, oh yeah, go bring them on in. You know what I'm saying? And they get handled. Uh, like I said, you might have that reach chaos, but you'll never, but you never call back. Oh, 803 in the building. What's good? What's good? Uh, CB420 says, but there's so many that just haven't gotten caught yet. Yeah, and that's the thing about the pockets of what I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? If we actually took an idea like that, now I'm not saying that my idea is the best idea. I'm just throwing this out there on what could be done. But if there's a way for things to work to where you know these people can't maneuver, you know what I'm saying? And then too, the other thing, the these teachers, Now I know they don't get paid nothing, and that's a whole nother story for a different time. But a lot of these teachers are out here touching these kids while they're at school, and I think there needs to be a double background check on all teachers. Let's see, CB420. Oh, Peace 803, L3, CB420. Salute. She says, always people watching everything in my hood. They nosy. Hey, that's when being nosy is good. I wonder what they don't talk about, huh? Lonnie said, sounds like a prostitution ring. I said, put people. Hey, hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You might as well take that concept and do something productive with it. Cal said, Atlanta, you already know though. Plus, it's been a rough week. You still fuck with me, so stop it. Yeah, Cal said, teachers hella underpaid. Hey, there is. There is. I mean, just like right here in Sacramento, they got a lot of teachers out here that be, you know what I'm saying, touching on these kids. But hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm back. I'm back. Nah, I'm not from Sac, but this is where I live. I'm from the Bay Area. Sure, I'm about to make a chaos happy. I'm about to roll up my woods. Oh, she said Atlani can't hear me, but your ass damn sure sees me. uh, so do I need to drop the link again, y'all? Because it seemed like Chaos and Lonnie over here having a mutual back and forth. uh, but yeah, shoot. Anybody that want to come on, I'll drop the link again. Oh, no, CB420. Nah, she only talks to me whenever I mention her Jets. Yeah, I'm about to drop this link again. Okay, I'm from say just don't live out there now. Just up there. Oh, for real? Now, you ain't gotta say, but you from the north, south, or the east or west, or or you from the OP for short. Lonnie, my guy, what's good?
Man, oh, what the fuck are we doing? What was that?
Oh, what's that?
Oh, as soon as I went to click on it, it said your phone may die. Like, oh shit, that's fuck thing.
Oh, okay. Okay, I said, am I just gonna give you a ride, Jay? Just wait.
And your judge ain't
uh,
gave nobody a ride since '84.
yeah. CB420 said, West Side Rider, I got quite a few homies inside. Yeah, sure. It's a war zone out this way.
Shit, there's a war zone down here too.
Yeah.
Both living in war zone.
Shoot, these motherfuckers are probably already outside shooting. I bet y'all know who this is. I knew it. I knew it. Uh-oh, what happened? The
She
hell?
wanted to act like she was jumping on and then played yourself.
You know what? Shut your ass up.
Hold on, I'm gonna call you back.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you back. You already know what I was going through. Stop the bullshit. I told you I was tired.
Hey, what I told you when you hung up, you ain't calling me back.
Uh-huh. You already know. That's why I said so stop. Stop trying to out me.
I said you
oh,
ain't calling me back.
hold,
You
oh,
ain't
hold, hold on, y'all. Real quick. West Side Rider. Are you from DP? Okay, I'm right down the street. I'm over. I'll just say, I'm by the mall. I'm over here by a Cal Expo. All right, y'all can proceed.
Oh shit, you dropping locations? Oh shit.
Yeah, we we about to pull
Uh,
up.
sure. I said bye, but you don't know my exact.
I got them coordinates. Stop it. Especially with Lonnie on the panel.
I ain't never what?
No, I'm just playing.
Never.
Sure, I'm just saying I'm currently rolling up a chaos special.
Yeah, them whack ass fucking woods.
Oh, you know you love the moods.
No, they're gross. I'm good.
uh, oh yeah. Hey, Westside Rider, you already know. You already know. I feel you on that. But yeah, what's good, y'all?
Can't hear you.
Oh, oh, Jesse in the building. What's good, Jesse? Chaos, did you accidentally put yourself on mute?
Can't hear y'all.
CB420 said, I get my woods from California, flavor anything Anything is banned here. Oh shit.
Yeah, all the flavor shit banned in Massachusetts.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Sure, you know the truth. That'd be one thing I'd be like, damn, if I ever move up out of California, I might have to move to another legal state.
That's how you know they ain't got no taste buds out there. They done banned anything they got flavor.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, sure. I've been spoiled out here. Oh dang. Everybody got knocked off. Boy, they hating tonight.
Now I went to hit the chat. I hit what? I hit leave by accident. Fucking dumbass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't get knocked off. I jumped off by accident.
Hey Jesse, I'm planning on it.
Chaos just did her normal shit. She act like she gonna come back in and she just gonna leave.
Oh
She started
yeah.
me good for that. I'll call you back. Please.
I'll be back. Yeah,
Yeah,
shoot.
lucky that's a
Oh, go ahead.
I think that's a crazy reason to ban it though. So all the adults gotta suffer because a couple kids might be attracted.
Yeah,
No,
I thought the whole thing is crazy because I mean, okay, you go ahead and ban it, but you're not stopping it. You know what I'm
it's like
saying?
prohibition. You just created a whole new hustle because now people selling pools and selling
Exactly.
cigarettes.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. As a kid, you know, you go to like a bowling alley, a pool hall or somewhere, and you remember how they had those
The vending
the
machines.
yeah, the vending machines with the cigarettes in them.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
with the pool thing.
Yeah,
Man, you old
exactly.
as fuck.
You know what, Lonnie? You right behind us, so shut the fuck up.
You old as fuck. Remember that
Don't act,
shit?
yeah, don't act like you don't remember that shit. Shut the nonsense up.
I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't never seen one of them machines in my life. But that's
Yeah,
gotta be old
okay.
as motherfucker.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Going,
Jay, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, and you remember being young and going in there and nobody not tripping,
Yep.
go down, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker drop
Putting your
down.
quarters in the machine.
Hey, it's
Like
crazy. I remember they had that machine at Shoney's.
Shoney's.
They had that fucking cigarette
Wow.
machine at fucking Shoney's over here.
Yeah, you eat that nasty ass bullshit.
Man, when I was a kid, my mama worked there. So
I
you
mean,
know,
Oh,
we had Shoney's out here too. I ain't even gonna front. We had it out here for a minute, and then yeah, that shit got bad reviews, and
well,
they got shut down.
well, my mom worked there when I was little, so like I used to get brought there. You know, we was balling. She was a waitress at Shoney's, so you know how we came up. We was balling, balling.
yeah, sure. I was around Cools, Salem's, and then later Newports.
So you just use a cool witch, huh?
Some Lucky Strikes.
Woo!
And GPCs and grandpa cigarettes.
He says some GPCs, the GPC
Dang.
menthol.
Hey, hey,
At least you ain't
as a
like
youngster,
AZ that smoked the Virginia Slims.
oh, those is horrible. I remember I smoked one of them because I didn't have a cigarette,
You had them
and somebody,
pencils.
oh man, I felt like I was about to throw up. But I will say this: they are not as bad as the cowboy cigarette, the Marlboro Reds.
Marvel Reds, them cowboy killers.
Hmm. Them things. Oh my goodness! I was like, man, I need a Newport. I need a pimp. I need a new pimp. Or as some would say in like other circles, the upside down Nike.
That was a good old day when you walk to the corner store and get whatever the hell you wanted.
Oh yeah, for real. Yeah, sure. We had a spot where
Oh yeah, for real.
we can go to
Yeah, sure.
the spot and take and spend like 25 cents, 50 cents and buy single cigarettes.
Yeah, they used to do that back in the day. They they came down on people selling loose, bro.
What's
Yeah,
cracking, everybody? So
What up,
man,
man?
what's cracking, Jesse?
I talk about y'all talking about cancer sticks.
Man, cancer sticks, weed, all the smokables.
All the smokables. Well, I started off on the blacks, on them Black and Miles,
Woo!
them
Them
original sweet
blacks.
wines.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But y'all talking about the GPCs. My grandma used to smoke those, and then my mom she smoked the Newports, so it was only natural. I started smoking the pimp sticks.
Yeah, man. Yeah, exactly. Boy, them new pimps, man, them motherfuckers is addicting like a motherfucker.
yeah. I never got into
Yeah,
smoking
because that's
cigarettes.
Newports is what I smoke.
Hell yeah,
I need to quit
nothing like
though.
Newport.
I remember I was in like fifth grade. My sister gave me like a cool to hit. Man, I hit that shit, and I never went to smoke
Oh
a
my
cigarette again in
god,
my life.
I know it did. Them cools ain't no joke, especially them super menthols.
That's why I never smoked. After that, I was like, I don't want that shit.
Yeah. That's like when I had a drink at 3 years old. I thought it was Kool-Aid. I don't want to drink no more after that. Not that Irkin jerk. Then I got old.
Yeah.
Oh, you had the Eases Jesus, the E and J.
Juice, yep.
Yeah, that's that belly
We
busting
back?
shit.
We back?
That Paul Masson.
Yeah, we back.
We never left.
Real quick.
Oh shoot, them motherfuckers had knocked me out. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I was just talking and then it got hella quiet. I'm like, and I looked down, I'm like, oh shit, motherfuckers knocked me out.
He said, you over your minutes. He's gonna start knocking everybody off.
Sure, I'm not even close to my minutes. That's the thing too. I'm not even close, but sure, I'm gonna take care of all of that next week.
That's how they do that shit, though. You get close and they just start acting funny.
Yeah.
They try to put a wrench in your shit.
Man,
They just want you to pay them.
you already know that's exactly what they want. they like, they like, you want to use our shit? You gonna pay, motherfucker?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
They're
what you
being
talking about?
reckless with your connection.
Oh, hey. I'm just, hey, yeah, it do get kind of reckless, but yeah.
Hey, Coffee just went live. Somebody need to tell him we over here. I thought I left him and told him we was over here.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. I'll do it.
Yeah, tell us we over here.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna go grab my other phone.
Do it too long.
Shit, I'm smoking on a Newport right now.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I started smoking those, man,
Man, they getting
years
to it.
ago.
These motherfuckers is over $10 now. I remember when these motherfuckers
Facts.
was like $3 a pack.
Man, sure. I go further than that. I remember, sure, I used to pay like $2 something.
They taxing the hell out of this shit in Colorado. They taxing. I know. Did they? They took all the menthol off the shelves last time I was in California, in Northern Cali.
Oh yeah, man, it's ugly out here.
All right, you said you in Colorado. How much is a pack of cigarettes out there?
Shit, I paid like 10 something a day for a
Oh
pack.
yeah, I
And
thought I paid a lot for my shit, but yeah, nah, you could beat me.
Sure, that's what it's here. It's like between $10 and $12.
I mean, I believe that you're in California.
Shit, then that means in New York it's got to be like $15.
Yeah, because
Yep.
I know I'm in Virginia and my shit's $9 a pack. So
See, it was just $9 a pack here. This shit done went up just this year alone.
well,
That's crazy.
July, a lot of different taxes and laws went into effect.
yeah.
So
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
trying to ban this shit out here.
well, they've been banning menthol out here too. They're trying to do that everywhere.
Yeah, it seemed like a nationwide movement to do it. Because they tried to do that shit here in Colorado. We shot that shit down. The mayor, let me tell y'all what happened. So the mayor vetoed the shit. They had brought all the shit to city council. They had got enough votes to get it passed. And then the mayor sat up there and vetoed it, right? And then he says, "Oh, well, this is a state issue." And then it goes to the governor's desk. The governor says, "No, this is a city issue." Man, this politics is a trip.
Motherfucker always doing some shit. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Ever since they started to kind of, you know what I'm saying, ease up with the weed, you know, is all the tobacco products is losing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like
weed, it was all downhill. They put all the dealers out of business. Now they got weed delivered to you now. You get your weed delivered to you now in Colorado.
wait, hold on. Let me. Westside Rider said, Jay, you gotta go out to get menthols, huh? Nope, they still sell them. They still sell the menthols.
Where at? In the Bay?
All right, right here in Sac.
They took them off the shelves in San Francisco.
Oh yeah, sure. Here in Sac, they still sell them. They still sell them right around the corner from where I'm at.
Because they kept telling me you got to go to Oakland. You got to go to East Oakland to get some menthols.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, because sure, they're making more money off of this weed than they is off of the tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
So they like, okay, well, shit, we'll just tax the fuck out of this weed. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what damn near everybody doing anyways.
Yeah. Did they
you know what I'm saying?
The same lie about, oh, this money is going to go towards schools? Because in 2012, they sold us that lie, oh, the money's going to go toward the schools and blah, 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 blah. That money going straight into their pockets.
Man, yeah, because that.
And then they done boxed us out. They done boxed the black people out of the dispensaries. I used to know the first black-owned dispensary owner in Colorado. They locked him up, trumped some charges up on him. He's in prison. He doing like a 20-year bid.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
And
this is back in 2013.
Damn. Yeah, that's fucked up. And let me guess. They went federal on. They threw the federal shit, right?
Yep.
Yeah. See, because they can't get them with the state shit. You know what I'm saying? They can only get you with the federal shit now.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And that, you know what I'm saying, because they don't want to. You know, it's like okay, we're gonna tax you. You guys can smoke your weed, but we're gonna tax the hell out of you.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get caught, you can still go down under federal law.
Yeah, under federal law, you can go down. But in Colorado, you can possess an ounce. And at least in Denver, you can have at least an ounce of weed on you and not go to jail.
Yep,
But
that's the way it's out here too.
But on that federal shit, you have a 20 on you, you go in the fucking jail.
Man, that's you know what I'm saying, and it's crazy because it's like state can pick you up, and then the feds can come in and be like, oh well, you know, you do know this is still under against federal law, right? But like, okay, so now I see what y'all doing. Y'all y'all trying to play both sides of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And what was that line in All Eyes on Me? It was, they will give you the tools to destroy yourself.
Yep.
So what they've done was, being that they know people love to smoke weed,
Mm-hmm.
they say, okay, boom, we gonna give that to y'all. Y'all just gonna have to pay like a 5-10% tax on that motherfucker, right?
Yep.
But we're gonna keep it federal because we still want to protect ourselves and catch that shit on the back end.
Yep, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and they ain't free. None of them brothers and sisters that locked up behind weed possession, nothing. My little brother's just about to get out. He about to touch down next month. They locked him up for 6 years for broccoli. He sold some broccoli to some undercovers with the weed, and then these motherfuckers try to rob him, so he busts on them, and he ends up going to jail.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But you know what? That's one of the reasons why when Kamala Harris decided to take Joe Biden's nomination to run with him, boy, we was.
I know you run down on Kamala Harris. You
my goodness,
firsthand. She didn't do shit. She didn't do shit when Oscar Grant got killed. She didn't do shit when Mario Owens got killed. She didn't do shit when Kia Boy got killed. Oh God, the list goes on and on and on and on.
Man, she was giving dope charges, dope sentences on weed cases.
Yeah.
And some of these cats are still locked up to this very day while she's been vice president for like almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
And done nothing. But I'm not mad at that because that's what I expect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So and that's why, kind of going back to what I was saying earlier about that other situation, that's why it's important that we work together as a collective, because anybody can go in and do anything at any given time, but you create more of an impact if it's worked upon collectively. And too many times we like to do things singularly. That's why the government is able to continue to do the things that they've been doing, is because we don't know how to work together as a society collectively. And I'm not talking about the society as a whole. I'm talking about the society that's against the government and want to take the whole motherfucker down. You know what I'm saying? Those are the ones I'm talking about. But everybody wants to do it their own way. And it's like, you can't do it like that. You could take different opinions and you could form them into one opinion. You know what I'm saying? Or not even one opinion at that point. It's more of okay, you take everybody's opinion, you put it together, now you have an idea. Now you take that idea and then you build on that idea. And then before you know it, the idea has turned into a plan. Now, once you have that plan done, now you have to figure out when, where, and how you're going to execute that plan.
Right.
And then once you get done with that, now you can strategically move in order to take these motherfuckers down, because it's all about being strategic. You know what I'm saying? These cats is being and the thing about them is they're being strategic
and organized. They're organized.
Exactly.
Organized effort. They are organized. So those of us that are against the government, like, I'm running for political office. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm running
Right.
for mayor of Denver, Colorado, for the 2023 election. So I want to be the person that is the voice for the voiceless, the forgotten, the marginalized, the disenfranchised, all that, right?
Right.
I'm up against a corporate machine, and I'm already seeing my competition is already getting all these campaign donations from all these anonymous sources, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, follow the money. You got to follow the money. Where's the money? These are the
Yep.
same people that talking about I'm not getting no corporate sponsorship. I'm not getting no this. I'm not getting no that. This is what they're saying out their mouth. But the corporate, but when you see their campaign finance reports, it tells a whole different story. So I'm really grassroots. I'm really from the ground up. And these mugs are trying to perpetrate like they're grassroots, but they're not. They're straight up corporate. They're bought and paid for. And you can see it through their campaign finance reports. So I'll say whoever's watching, follow the money. Any of these politicians that's seeking your vote, demand something tangible for your vote. Stop just voting just to be voting. Stop just giving your vote away.
Yep.
Because you have an agenda and a cause, and we have a black agenda, a B1 agenda. We follow the new black media. That's what we on. So that's not for the government. That's for getting something tangible for our people, because we've been forgotten. We've been put on the back burner. We've been what is the word they used to always say? We're downtrodden. So that's what we pushing for. So we got an all black agenda here in Denver, Colorado. And anybody that want to support, go to frontlinecampaign.org, support the campaign. We're powered by the people for real.
Yeah, you know what? To your point, a lot of people is realizing that, because you see how many people went out there and went and voted for Joe Biden.
Oh man!
And look, he has his own Democratic Party turned their back on him now.
Mm-hmm.
Because they figure, oh well, this is Joe Biden, so he's a Democrat and he's a liberal and he does this and does that. So they blindly went in and casted their vote for him.
Mm-hmm.
Not even looking now. I'm not saying I'm a Trumper.
No,
but I am saying this: the man stood on what he was saying, and I tell you this too. Outside of the pandemic thing, because we all know Trump was just the person that they was going to point the finger at.
Yeah,
we all know who's really behind that. But the fact of the matter is, we were doing better when Trump was in office than we doing now.
They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that, Jay Militant. They want to hear anybody but Trump, and we just had to get Trump out. Now they shaking in their boots because they don't know if he's gonna run for 2024 or not.
Oh, they spooked. They is spooked. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, look, whoever is qualified and best for the job is who should be in office.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, and what has a lot of people fooled, the president don't run a damn thing except for the military.
That's it. Got them nuclear codes.
Yeah, that's it. Congress and the parties alike run this country. And if you want to go further than that,
the Federal Reserve.
Thank you. And if you want to go further than that,
the Bilderberg Group.
And if you want to go further than that,
the Trilateral Commission.
Man, come on now. It's a continuous. They got clicks upon clicks.
The Bilderbergs.
You know what I'm saying? And you got that gray haired old lady sitting across the pond in England, like, we got them. They too dumb to realize we still running the show.
Mm-hmm. Why the hell are we over here calling her the queen?
Thank you.
I
I
thought
thought,
we,
I,
I thought we had
oh,
an Independence Day where I'm speaking as the United States, where we declared our freedom from England.
right, right, exactly. But everything that we do, I mean, look, all people has to do is look at England's government and how it's set up, and then
It's
look at our government and how it's set up.
damn near identical.
They just change the names around.
Different is the prime minister instead of the vice president, it's a prime minister.
Right. Exactly.
Parliament is Congress.
Right. And this is the other thing. This is the other thing. Has anybody ever wondered if we're so independent, why are we still speaking their language?
Right. English.
I thought the whole point of being independent was to be completely separate from the country that had conquered us or ruled over us for a certain number of years. So now we're independent. So at that time, we should have been creating our whole actual language for ourselves. Oh, but excuse me, but there was already multiple languages already out here. But they didn't want to revert back to that or teach that because they want to, it wasn't part of the agenda, just to put it in layman's terms.
Right. What you doing, Lonnie? You cooking over there?
Shit, I'm listening to Bo, y'all. I'm on call live. He about to come over here.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting to tell you that. He wanted me to tell you he's coming. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Lonnie over there putting in that time.
I'm like split screen.
Oh yeah. Wait, hold on.
Potato chips.
Oh, I heard that. CB420 said all the presidents are part of the same bloodline except Van Buren. They're all related to a king of England. I'll have to look up the essay my son wrote about it. I forget the king's name.
Probably King Charles.
Yeah. Well, you know what? That's another thing I used to think about a lot. Like, how is it they went all this time with no king?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
the queen been the queen since what? Since World War II.
Okay, wait, hold on. So since we're talking about this, y'all. We about to go there. We about to step into it right now. Which queen are we talking about? Are we talking about the one that physically was living, or are we talking about the clone one that's out there right now?
Ooh, the clone. But how long
has
the clone been around? Because
see, and that's the thing.
Supposed to be like 90-something years old. She just celebrated her 96th birthday or some shit.
She has not aged in the last 40 years. I'm 43 now. She ain't aged in 40 years.
So there's been a clone for 40 years then.
Yep. And probably longer than that. I'm just going off of, you know what I'm saying, since I've been around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's definitely something going on. And I mean, look, if you look at that family, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you look at that family, one thing is, why does Prince Charles look like that?
Right. And they look like they inbreeding.
Exactly. And then the second thing was, why was his son so eager to get away from the family?
Right. And why did they disown Princess Diana?
Right.
Why are they disowning Meghan Markle?
Oh man, say that about my kid, queen or not, it's a wrap.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, what they don't want to tell is a lot of them kings and queens at one time they was black.
Yep.
The Moors had controlled Europe for 800 years. So a lot of them kings and queens is black, and they don't want
Oh
that
yeah.
Moorish black line to get in the gene pool. So they keep inbreeding to keep the true bloods, as they say, in
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't even got on the Rothschilds yet.
I'm sure. Man, speak on it.
Man, the Rothschilds own the world. They funded every single war. They've
Yep.
literally funded every single war since they funded the Revolutionary War. They funded the Civil War. They funded the damn World War One, World War Two, the Cold War. You name it, they done funded it. And rumor has it, one of the Rothschilds has Trayvon Martin's heart. I don't know if y'all heard this.
Yeah, I haven't heard. This is news to me.
So when Trayvon Martin died, right, when he was killed by Zimmerman's punk ass, right, somebody got his heart. Rumor has it is either Dick Cheney got his heart, or I think his name is Joseph Rockefeller, or the one after Joseph Rockefeller got his heart. Not Rockefeller, Rothschild got his heart. That's why that organ harvesting is real. That's why I encourage our people do not sign up as an organ and tissue donor. Because all they got to do is pull up them donor rolls and arrange your murder, and they got your heart or whatever other organ they want.
Yeah, I got a pretty good idea how they got that heart.
Because melanin is going for shit more than gold right now.
Oh man, I was just looking at something. What was it? It was probably like maybe like a month ago, and they was breaking down the figures of melanin compared to gold and other things that are worth of value.
Right.
And melanin was sitting right there at the top of the list.
Yeah. Rest in power to Dr. Layla Africa. He the one
most definitely
that brought up the whole melanin conference. I didn't even know they had a melanin conference. They have a melanin conference every year.
Oh, for real?
It's called
shit.
Melanin Conference. They've had it every year for I say at least for 20 years.
I've never heard of that.
I hadn't heard of it either until he brought it up. And then he mysteriously died like a year ago, maybe 2 years. No, it hasn't been 2 years. He mysteriously died like a year ago.
Just like anybody that want to bring up Dr. Sebi.
Sebi mysteriously died too. It's like they killed Nipsey Hussle.
Yep.
You see that? You see that? What's his name? Shitty Cuz.
Yeah, fuck that Mark.
They sentenced his ass to some serious time.
Man, they better off cuz.
Oh yeah, he got beat up in hold up.
Yeah, I seen that. But now that the trial's over, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, game on.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be PC'd up.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, that shit right there just hit like way too close to home. You know what I'm saying? Like that's in my backyard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you already know just like what we was talking about with Snoopy Blue. You know what I'm saying? Anytime a fellow loc, you know what I'm saying, a transition, whether it's through, you know what I'm saying, health wise, street wise, or whatever the case may be, it hit different. Yep. But now with that being said, Okay, I wasn't going to address it, you know what I'm saying, and I gave the shout out and everything, but since, you know what I'm saying, it's just like something's telling me just to go ahead and just speak on it. I say CIP to a Snoopy Blue out of respect for being a loc.
Yeah.
But before I came back and went live, I took some time because Spider Loc had went live earlier tonight, and I had actually been waiting for him to go live after everything happened, based off of their history, and I want to hear what he had to say about it.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, my condolences to his family, his kids, and anybody that is close to him.
Right.
Not when you got smut on your jacket.
Hey, you talked to Coffee about this?
Nah,
Hey,
I didn't even get a chance to.
Definitely talk to him about this because he was tired and I was talking to him the other day about this shit, and I ain't gonna put it on YouTube, but like definitely talk to Coffee about the situation.
Oh yeah. He's told me most of what happened in the background.
Yeah, I don't want to put it on YouTube, but he might talk about it when he comes in here. But that's on him.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
But I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's okay, so public record, the man took the stand, right?
Uh-huh.
And then he put Spider Loc's name in it.
Oh.
And then there was some other stuff that went on between the two. And so Spider Loc was like, you know what I'm saying? It's always a tragedy when a brother loses his life.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna join the RIP club based off of the events that happened. And then he showed a video, like, I don't know what the timestamp of the video was, but it was before he got killed.
Okay.
And he was talking about how his phone was blowing up that next morning. And so he pulls up his phone. The first thing he sees on his phone is Snoopy Blue doing a diss record using a old NWA beat.
What?
And dissing Spider.
Mm.
Then he brings up another video where Snoopy is just talking to him, still running his mouth about Spider. Then he played another video just to give people an understanding of why he's not, you know what I'm saying? He has no sympathy.
This the same Snoopy Blue from Beautiful World?
Man, 97 EC neighborhood.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because him and Spider, you know what I'm saying, they was the two top dogs coming out of, you know what I'm saying, 9-7.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Nina Boy comes under them.
Oh, okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, dang, because you know, I ain't never met Spider Loc or none of that like that, but I've been rocking with him like before people actually seen his face on TV.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to kind of reevaluate that. And it's not like, you know what I'm saying, I didn't already know this, but like we had talked about, it just hits different.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when he brought it up again tonight, that's when I was like, yeah, can't really do that because, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just like, you know, it's still condolences, you know, because regardless of the matter, you know, you rather see them stay alive and deal with the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Rather than them ended up tragically dying and then now the situation can never be handled.
Right. Mm. So they was feuding within their own hood.
Man, yep.
That's not
And then it,
not a rip.
man,
Beefing with Crips.
man, and you know that type of stuff been going on for a minute now. You know, because I didn't come up like that.
No, I didn't either.
You know what I'm saying? It was you know what I'm saying? As it says in the anthem. You know what I'm saying? It's one nation.
One nation, yes.
You know what I'm saying? And whatever somebody, you know what I'm saying, ends up with some smut, then you know what I'm saying, you gotta come back to the hood and you gotta handle that.
Right. You're gonna be
violated. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know, so and then just with this new, well, not new, but the indoctrination of all this other crazy stuff, you know, I mean, you got people, I mean, all I gotta do, look, if anybody validating milk,
oh my god,
that just shows you what this has come to.
Shirt on, that picture you had of him, I'm like, really? This is a loke? Like, what the fuck? We just letting anybody in now.
Man, anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy because, you know what I'm saying, back in the day, you come in like that, man, the homies is on you.
Oh, his kind of number, bro. Him going back and forth with his number.
Yeah, you know, and just hearing and seeing how like certain people get on, and then it's just like, okay, you say you this, you say you that. Okay, so who's your big homie?
Right.
I don't even need to even go into the whole questionnaire. You know what I'm saying? Just tell me who your big homie is.
Yeah.
And then
nope, comes from the cow.
Coming from the cow. The cow put them on.
Yeah. He got put on by the udder. The other guy put him on.
Wow.
That's funny.
Shit, I wouldn't doubt it though. I would not doubt it.
You know, if I ain't joking, I ain't fucking here. That shit's funny.
Nah, that shit hella funny.
Okay, I said utter mistake. Yep.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like, okay, is this what gang banging has come to? Is this what being a gangster has come to? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? Like the shit I be seeing these fools doing out here today, man, they wouldn't have made it back in the 90s. I'll tell you that much.
Hell no. I don't even know, but hell no.
They would not have survived the 90s because it was hard enough just being a real one.
Right.
He better move out the way.
Facts.
And he's claiming Hoover. Oh my God, no.
Man. I'm you know, hey, I got love for the Hoovers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got out here. We got a few of them out here. They ain't really big out here though.
We ain't got none of them down here.
Hey, as a matter of fact, Jesse, you know Darren from Texas?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know he's a Hoover.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'll be talking to him you know what I'm saying, a lot. Yeah. He's like, man, he feels embarrassed.
Right. I would too.
You know, because he's like, how the fuck did they let him You know what I'm saying? How did they let him? I'm like, shit. And cuz they ain't never put no time in. That's what I'm just like.
Well,
This is
everybody
what
mess with
gangbang.
somebody they not proud of.
Yeah.
Well, that is true. That is true. But you know, with this situation, it's a little bit more sticky because you know what I'm saying. It's like, how did you get the exception to just be posted up in your apartment on the balcony, taking 7.4 seconds to motherfucker get your mind right off of that little ass blunt, and and call yourself a gang member or a gang banger?
Hey, I think they extorting them. I think they getting money off of them.
They gotta be.
I think that's the only way he's making it. Is they getting some bread off of them, so they letting them be.
Yeah, they taxing the fuck out of him too.
That's the only thing that makes sense because that type of shit actually does happen.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that would make sense.
So he's a Lil Wayne gangbanger.
Yeah, but the thing about it though is
Lil Wayne never got involved.
but the thing about it is though is like, who's actually doing it? Because you got cats out there that's like, nah, man, that motherfucker need to come and get this VP.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this is coming from 7-4 Hoots. Of course, you got some of them that do vouch for him. You know what I'm saying? Which is probably the ones that's probably, you know what I'm saying, like you got to get taxed.
Yeah, I know Zero's hood ain't co-signing this shit.
For real. I mean, come on now. So you telling me out of all the gang members that's ever existed, you telling me he's the only one that is not supposed to? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. We done lost too many motherfuckers over this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So seeing shit like that is gonna rub a motherfucker the wrong way.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, and on top of that, it's like you a white boy in a black gang,
right?
And you like, come on.
Who you think you gonna side with in prison? The damn sure ain't gonna be us.
That's why he making sure he don't go to prison. Because he gonna get fucked clean over.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Chaos said we got Pino claiming Hoover. That's another one. Mr. Sensitive.
You got that big homie that don't exist.
He's snitching on everybody.
Oh God.
Man. Yeah, because
Takashi 6ix9ine, Snitch 9.
Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly what that motherfucker looked like without the fruity rainbow up in his hair. You know what I'm saying? And Pino, come on now, y'all. Come on now. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Like, okay, you want to be part of something? All right, cool, whatever. All right, but at least put your time in.
Right.
If you put your time in, motherfuckers ain't gonna say shit because motherfuckers is gonna respect. Like, okay, this motherfucker, okay, he a white boy, but this motherfucker crazier than shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really put it down for the hood. Like, okay, cool, boom, no problems. But you're not even doing that.
Nope.
You're not even going to the
Oh, go ahead. He said he got the Michael Jackson disease.
He got bigger logo.
Yeah, he was born black. He was turned white.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's going on?
I'm Hoover now, man. Didn't you hear? Milk said I'm Hoover.
Yeah, he says he is, but he ain't no Hoover.
I still got the stream on in the background.
Oh yeah, I hear you in the background.
Yeah, I'm the. Sorry, I had the stream on in the background, but yeah, I'm Hoover now, bro. Milk said I can start my own Hoover set in Australia.
You're Hoovering it in Australia?
Yeah, bro. I just need to buy myself an orange shirt, then I'll be sweet.
Oh,
Yeah, that's some groove shit right there.
yeah, he said he gonna get him an onshore and get groovy with it.
Doing the most gangster thing ever. I'm just gonna sit around all day in my girlfriend's house and just react to YouTube videos, man. That's
Making videos on a balcony?
Sorry, mate.
I said making videos on her balcony?
Said,
yeah, I'll just sit there and react to shit. You know how we were talking about yesterday how he doesn't go to like his hood days or whatever you call them.
Yeah, he don't go to his hood days.
Maybe his missus doesn't let him go.
No, hey, look though. His chick, she actually is a reputable one. I don't know what hood she from, but she's part of a family.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I heard it too, but I don't know for what.
Right.
Wait. So she's a part of Milk's adopted family, his woman.
No, I think he has a Michael Jackson disease.
Oh, he has a Michael Jackson disease.
Oh shit. Hey, all I know is his woman be putting them tips on that food. Like, motherfucker, you better take your groovy ass, take that trash out, talking all that shit.
What was that song you were singing? Where in the world is Jay? What was
what
you were singing
the
other day?
Do you reckon Milk's missus like cheats on him and stuff? Probably makes him. It probably lets him watch. He probably cries in the other room while his missus is getting like a train run on her.
Shit, hey, he sends her out to the store to get everything he needs. He don't leave.
For real. Hey, y'all, Coffee in the building. What's good, Coffee?
What's good, Coffee?
What's up, Coffee?
Hey, Coffee.
Yeah, but hey, Jesse, what was you asking me just a second ago?
What was that song you were singing the other day?
About Milk?
Yeah.
Oh, was it the where in the world is Milk 74? Oh, yeah. I'm just saying. Look. I would have never got on Cuz line. I would have never got on Cuz line if a motherfucker by the name of Studio motherfucking LB did not jump up in the comment section on somebody else's platform and try to come at me thinking I was going to just back down. Nah, motherfucker, shit, I'm a real one, unlike that pasty looking motherfucker. I jumped up on the panel while your little milk gang ass sat your ass down and stayed in your place like a little boy's supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Don't come after me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a real one. I'll put it down. You know what I'm saying? I got scars. I got the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been through the wars. I've been shot at. You know what I'm saying? I've had the police investigations on me and shit like that. Motherfucker, all your milk gang motherfuckers can kiss my motherfucking ass. Fuck all you motherfuckers. And that's on crib.
Right.
Hey, you know you showed you old as fuck with that way in the world of Carmen San Diego, huh? That shit got canceled in '92.
Let me ask you something. Like in these Crips and Blood neighborhoods, because it's not really like a thing over here. We mainly just got like motorcycle clubs, you know. But like, say if I was like in a place where all the Bloods were, and I had a blue Powerade, would people get pissed off at me?
It can happen like that.
So if I was walking through a Blood neighborhood, I'm not allowed to enjoy a nice blue Gatorade or something.
Well, number one, you're white. You wouldn't get caught walking through that Blood neighborhood.
Trip on you.
Yeah. You know, now, like, okay, so nowadays is really not that big of an issue, but like back in the 90s, in the 80s,
you had a stitch in any other opposite color you was getting fucked with.
Exactly. You could be an innocent bystander. Like okay, so like if you came through my neighborhood, you better go on the other side of the street.
Yeah.
Because if you have just a red shirt on, we own you.
What if I was just like a normal guy, just there to buy some like gear or whatever?
But okay, so that's why we tell everybody do your homework before you come.
Right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I
Because
don't think I'm allowed to go to America because I've been to like Australian jails and that. So I think I'm not allowed to go to America. But I'd like to go and just try the fentanyl and stuff.
yeah,
Well,
I
that's
mean
why
it's
I
cool and
always pull out
everything.
before I come.
Like what? Wait, what did you say?
I said that's why I always pull out before I come.
That's why.
Nice one.
Oh damn. Yeah. Oh man. Well, I can't say it right here. Let me pin these comments. Color banging isn't like it used to be, though. But depending on where you go, yeah, it's still certain spots where you know what I'm saying a cat still trip on the color thing, but like now it's not even tripping over colors. It's more just tripping off of the money.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, like
you know what I'm saying.
Like at the end of the day, if like you're all, you know, just I'll go in the other room. But yeah, if at the end of the day, if like it's all good, you're all just making money doing whatever it is you're doing and all that kind of thing. It seems kind of stupid just to start shooting each other over different colored shirts.
Well, first off, the gangs used to protect the communities. Like CRIP used to stand for Community Revolution and Progress, and Blood used to stand for Brotherly Love Overcomes Our Domination or Our Destruction.
Yeah.
And then when crack hit, all that flipped and became about money. The original purpose of the gangs was to protect the neighborhoods.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember. I think I've heard that before. I think that's what that Crip Mac is trying to do because he's always making videos of himself giving money to the homeless and that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the thing about Crip Mac and the thing that ODM Slim is trying to show him is like you got to fall back because now you're a public figure. So now you got to handle yourself in a different manner. You can't be all out there like that, like how you was. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to do something positive and you trying to be that public figure to show others, well then you can't be out there talking about okay, Hoover killers, you know what I'm saying, fuck all them snoovers and you know what I'm saying, and doing all that.
No, that's
because
that's the dumbest tattoo he's got on his head, Hoover killer, you know. He's lucky his rap career worked out.
Shit, well, he might not have it when he come. Never know. Cover up.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's that I mean, sure, fuck that rap career shit. But now
that boy can't rap. Be honest.
Right.
Would you pay $55 for a feature?
Shit. I'm good.
Trying to catch you. I'm a crib. And he's like doing the crip walk in the music. That's a good song. I'll give him that.
Yeah, I mean, ain't nobody knocking his cripping. You know what I'm saying? It's just all the other shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit! Hey, we got Spider Loke in the building. Hold on, is this the real Spider Loke?
Yes, I think so.
Oh, it's the real Spider. Okay, hey, shout out, cuz. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Spider? Man, hey, cuz I caught your live earlier. I was just talking about you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I didn't really go into the whole detail or anything. I just kind of gave like the outline of everything. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? I've been watching you since, you know what I'm saying, since before you hit the TV screen, cuz, you know what I'm saying, you already know how these streets work. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to salute you, you know what I'm saying, keep doing what you've been doing. You know what I'm saying? You got love over here. You got love over here on this channel. You always welcome. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you want to hit the panel and jump on the panel, man, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? You already know. I follow you on the IG, so you know it's all, man. You already know, man. City to city, man. City to
My
city.
dog. Shout out Coffee. Shout
Yeah,
out
man.
FBI.
Hey, shout out Coffee.
Yeah, Coffee sent me over here.
Yeah, but you know, going back to what we was talking about, you know what I'm saying? we don't want to see Crip Mac in the situation he's in right now. We want to
He's in
stay.
jail, right?
We want to see Cuz out because he has a promising future. You know what I'm saying? I know people got this to say about him and that to say about him, but you know what I'm saying? I don't see a lot of them motherfuckers running their mouth out there feeding the homeless. I don't see motherfuckers out there really trying to do something positive.
Right.
And that's the thing. It's about growing, you know, and that's the thing that I had to tell my homies about because I took a lot of slack because I chose to take a step back because, like, you know what I'm saying? As soon as I had my daughter, that's when I had to take a step back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I can't still be out there and still try to be a dad, and I'm out with my daughter, and somebody I got beef with see me out and then try to start some shit because everybody's not gonna give you a pass, family or not.
You guys, I don't know. You guys probably don't know about it, but you know what they're doing over here with the biker, like the bikie people. They're literally making them like, say if they have a new consorting law, right? So
You drop
say
the link.
if you're a
Drop the
bikie,
link.
I'm about to drop it.
walk down the street with another bikie, like because that's consorting or whatever. And they're literally taking their kids now. They're like saying, oh yeah, if you're a gang member, child services is going to take your kid and you can't have your kid back until you publicly denounce your club or whatever. It's pretty messed up. They're full taking kids off people.
Yeah, I like that acronym, cuz.
Sorry?
Oh, Spartalo put acronym in for growth. Says growth, getting really observing what the hell matters. Getting real, observing what the hell matters. So you're really observing what the hell matters.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But yeah, one of the blokes I was locked up with who just happens to be, I won't say which one, but he's like he's in a motorcycle club. Apparently they've full taken his kids off him and all just for being in a motorcycle club because of all these new weird laws. Pretty fucked up.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's a
And the messed up thing is, like, the bloke hell cared about his kids because I remember he hurt his foot, so he couldn't come out with us and play footy. So he'll just sit in his cell all day drawing pictures of his kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just shows all the governments are corrupt.
Well, at least in our jails we get free methadone and Xboxes in our cells, so we got that going here in Australia, but that's about it.
That's crazy. He said methadone and PlayStation.
yeah, bro, just all dined out playing Xbox all day.
That's crazy.
I sent a thing into Big Herc from Prison Talk when I first got out because they put me on the methadone in jail. And I asked him what's the go with methadone in American prisons, and he's like, "Man, you got to pay for that shit." And I'm like, "Man, fuck that! Imagine that having to pay for methadone in jail. That would suck."
Right?
Well, they use that to control you, though. As it, they get you hooked on it, and then they can control your whole situation over that.
Sorry, man.
I said they use the methadone to control you.
Yeah, they do. Well, methadone was actually made by the Nazis to control the Nazis, but I just didn't want to be dope sick in jail, you know.
Yeah.
And it was free as well, so I couldn't say no. But I'm almost off it now. But you know, that's a whole nother yarn.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, because over here is like if you want to get your shit, you better have some shit to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Give, you know what I'm saying? Because everything costs over here.
Everything.
You know.
Yeah, you guys don't even like in our jails, right? You get $3 a day, even if you're not working. And I'm pretty sure in your jails you get like 10 cents a day, and that's if you are working.
Mm-hmm.
That would suck.
It's modern day slavery. It never
Yeah,
ended.
that's what it is. I didn't even
yep.
bother working in there. I was just selling my methadone vomit and making home brews.
Mm.
You know, people were full paying for my methadone vomit, and they were drinking my methadone vomit to get stoned.
Mm.
Now, that's really crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Well, that's not even the worst thing I've seen, man. This one bloke, he somehow made a syringe out of a pen, and he was using it to like inject shit into his arm with a fucking pen, man. It was crazy. Not even I would go that far.
Hey, motherfuckers get creative behind the walls.
Yeah.
No, you got a lot of time in there to think about how you're gonna do what you want to do.
Man, that sounds like an infection waiting to happen.
Right?
Damn, everything. Like, yeah, shit, I feel cool. I'm over here feeling good. Shit, a few days later, like, damn, cuz I'm over here fucked up right now. Shit, man, I need to go see the doctor.
Right.
Fucking arm about to fall off.
Man, that shit,
You
man,
guys
you
ever
know what I'm
seen
saying?
that movie, Requiem for a Dream? That movie
Nah,
freaks
I ain't
me
seen
out,
that.
man.
Well,
The one about the heroin people, and at the end the bloke loses his arm because he fucked his arm up from putting too much gear in it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you can get an
Requiem
abscess and
for
then
a
it gets
Dream, that
infected.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
No.
movie.
Oh, I
Yeah,
thought you said
You
old.
got coffee in the building.
what up,
Hey,
Pete?
what up, man?
Good coffee.
What's good with you?
Hey, what up, man?
that was a good
Hey,
stream.
Spider
You
Low,
made me
thanks
some
for
good
pulling up,
streams,
man. I don't know if you're still in here, but thanks
Yeah,
for
most
tapping
definitely.
over here. I was telling him I'm pulling up in my bro's live. I know he's a big fan of, like he fucks with your music and everything. And he's from the West.
Mm-hmm.
And
Man, shit, I got merchandise and everything.
Do you make music, Jay Militant?
yeah, I was hoping he would hit the link. But I know he'd be busy, man. But yeah.
Yeah.
What you got? The Baymax shirts and stuff?
Man, I got 2 Baymax shirts from them, and I got that it's the blue and black, Baymax hat.
Yeah, I fuck with the clothing, man.
Yeah, that shit. Hey, I encourage anybody, man, go tap into that Baymax clothing coming from Spider Low. That shit's some of the dopest merchandise out. Period.
Yeah, they got all the flavors and colors and everything too. You see, he's always rocking it.
Yeah, that should be looking hella clean. I like the one that he had on tonight.
Hey, how much y'all getting paid to say
that?
What happened?
You know, shit.
Getting a free shirt.
I said, how much y'all getting paid to say that? You know,
Yo,
man,
you know what I
shoot.
thought was really dope what he did too?
Supporting the low.
Remember how he dropped the Google Gang soundtrack, or I forget if it's a Google Gang soundtrack, what it's called, but he has that one song, the joint where it's like, you better keep it or watch your mouth when you mention me. What do you say? You're gonna see a fresh shirts, rest in peace. I keep it a Google. But like,
better keep it a Google. Better keep the shit a Google when you mention me. First sign of disrespect, I'm turning Hercules. It's gonna be a solid shirt spread. Rest in peace. Keep it a Google. You better keep it a Google. Yeah, that shit go right there.
But bro, when he's spitting on there, he's like saying all this stuff about the channel though, too. Like he's mentioning, like I don't know. I just thought that was fire. It's almost like remember when Sway and Tech had the wake up show? They had like freestyles and stuff to go with it. It's like literally a theme song almost to the live stream.
Yeah, because the song starts off with his intro. How he says his intro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? and I like the very beginning where the guy is talking to the homie and he's trying to give him a job or whatever. And Cuz was like, shit, I'll be a crip at work. I love that shit right there. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like no matter what you do in life, just like how I end my lives and my videos and shit, how I say no matter what you do in life, always keep it militant. Well, it's kind of in that same manner. It's like if you a crip, it don't make a difference what you doing in life, whether it's a job, any type of job, you know what I'm saying, giving back to the community, whatever it is you doing, you just a crip doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That doesn't separate you from being a crip. You know what I'm saying? That's what you signed up for. That's who you is. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you do. You know what I'm saying? You still a crip at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So when he put that part at the beginning of the song, that shit like right there touched the nigga's soul on everything. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Being a crip, you know what I'm saying, or being a blood doesn't mean you can't still, you know what I'm saying, have somewhat of a regular life. You know what I'm saying? Especially at the end of the day, when you think about it, just being black.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Being black in America, you know what I'm saying, it's just as detrimental as being a loc or a damu.
Yeah.
Damn, that's deep.
That is deep, but it's facts.
Oh, I believe you 100%.
You know what I'm saying? So if you calling yourself a loc, or you calling yourself a damu, or you calling yourself a Hoover, you calling yourself a whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's who you is. Mm-hmm. But if you don't know how to separate the two, and that's where a lot of the shit has kind of fell apart, because when I was coming up in the shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, you put it down for the set. But the big homies is always teaching you, like, you know what I'm saying? There is a better way to handle that shit. You know what I'm saying? Or I look, little homie, you got a special skill in that. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to think about that instead of, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody has this fixation that because you're a gangbanger or you're a gang member, that somehow you're supposed to live a certain particular way for the rest of your life. Yeah, there's a certain part in that where, yes, you are out there. You are actively doing bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But there's another part of you where, you know what I'm saying, at some point you got to come to the realization, what am I gaining from this?
Right.
I'm losing more homies every day. I'm losing homies. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing mamas cry. I'm seeing kids crying because they done lost their daddy, or they done lost their mama in a drive-by. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That shit, you know what I'm saying? That if that shit don't wake you up, then you just a cold soul.
You just a cold soul.
You know what I'm saying? You just a cold soul. So you have to understand, like, there's still a better way. But we don't have the big homies like we used to. We don't have that structure. We don't have that organization. We don't have that building process that we had at one time.
No, we got a bunch of renegades running around here.
Man, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I stay tapped in all the time because that's what it is. But I'll be looking at shit and I just be shaking my head. I be feeling embarrassed half the time.
Right.
Because I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I was just talking, as a matter of fact, I was just hollering at the homie the other day. You know, I was bringing up how I be watching these videos and I be seeing these motherfuckers out here riding around, going to the enemy's hood and talking about, oh, ain't nobody outside. Why y'all ain't never, if y'all really down with it, how come y'all never go over there when somebody is outside?
Right.
Yeah, didn't some kid get killed for doing that? Like Block Boy was his name, I think.
Oh, that fool that was doing that at South Central.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, it's all good, Coffee.
Walking up to like hoods and saying, "Oh, where are you guys? None of you are here." Then pissing off.
You talking about the one that was pulling up in different hoods, filming the shit?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he actually got killed for doing it. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you talking about CBO Gaston?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
No,
yeah,
it was before him.
No, yeah, there was one before him, and he got killed.
Yeah, what was his name, man?
It was Block Boy. I'm pretty sure that's what he called himself.
Fuck boy.
Yeah, I mean that shit right. I mean, look, motherfuckers is thinking this shit is a game because the shit's become trendy.
Yeah, it's become trendy.
Right.
Even
have you guys familiar with Little Pyro?
Became commercialized. It was all downhill from there.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. We got to go back. What is it, 2022? So we got to go back 22 years. when they started to normalize crip walking, that's when I knew it was over.
Yep.
Hey, that's his name. It was Black Boy.
Black Boy. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Black Boy.
Yeah, see, you know what I'm saying? And once you do that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, everybody feel comfortable doing this shit. And I'm like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing this shit. And then when I get around the homies and they like, man, this shit, man, fuck that shit. You already know, man. You know what I'm saying? If we see a non-affiliate out here doing some type of crip walking, they get pressed.
They get pressed quick. But remember when Snoop said on that East Siders, playing it, if you want a gangbanger, don't be crip walking. Right. And then I knew downhill, and that was in '98.
Man, hey, I say this with the utmost disrespect. Fuck Snoop.
Real shit.
I was watching this video the other day, and apparently there's Snoop Dogg's not even a real person. There's this YouTube channel called Conscious X, and he basically exposes celebrities for being like actors. You know what I mean? So like the original Snoop Dogg was like some basketball player, and he was a bunch of other actors as well. And I don't know, man. The whole thing's cooked, and apparently like his DNA is part dog as well.
Nah, I could vouch. The Snoop you see, that's Snoop.
You don't think he has like a body double or something?
I mean, I'm pretty sure all of them got that. You know what I'm saying, for safety purposes or whatnot. But Snoop is Snoop. Snoop is Snoop. You know what I'm saying? I know a few of his homeboys. Snoop is Snoop.
Wait, you think they got more than one? Wait, you think they got more than one person that looks like that?
I don't know, man. I just seen some video like of this bloke that reckons some basketball player and Snoop Dogg are the same person.
I mean, Snoop plays basketball. You know what I'm saying? But
that's
he doesn't do it professionally or anything. Snoop was a dope boy. He was a dope boy that got caught up. Then when he got caught up, that's when he got put on, and then you know what I'm saying. But you know, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I play basketball.
Yeah, but you different, man.
Fucking with you up.
You know, but like, you know what I'm saying. What Spider Low call that nigga? Oh, he called him the French tip Crip. No, because Cuz really used to go, you know what I'm saying, when he was going through his pimp phase, Cuz was out there getting his nails French tipped.
Oh wow. Okay.
There was some chick here in Australia some white chick that tried to ban Snoop Dogg from Australia.
Man. Now, and not only that, hey, I encourage anybody, if you ain't subbed up to Spider Lope, the most easiest, go sub up to Cuz. You know what I'm saying? Because we sitting here talking about this stuff, but a lot of this information I'm talking about right now, I get from his channel.
Oh yeah, I have to check it out. Spider Lope Most Easty.
You know what I'm saying? just like he played the video of Snoop dressed up in drag, singing some type of weird ass shit. That shit was crazy as hell.
Yeah, oi, Dave
wearing
Chappelle
sunglasses, all kinds of shit.
Why do they always get black fellas from America, especially the comedians, even rappers as well? But why do they make all of them wear a dress at some point in their career? Remember Dave Chappelle talked about that?
Man, because they done feminized us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
they done took the masculinity out of the picture. The masculinity is nowhere in the picture.
Professor Griff called all this. I remember Professor Griff was on Vlad TV like
Okay.
10 years ago predicting all this shit.
I tune in to Griff.
Sorry?
Oh, what'd you say?
I said I tune in to Griff. I tune into all the new black media, but yeah, I tune in to Griff.
I like Griff, man. He's very smart.
Yeah, he is. He should be. He was with Public Enemy for how many years? I mean, that was conscious. That was conscious rap at that time.
Didn't
what's his name?
Didn't he walk with Khaled too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
He was like the army military for the security for the Public Enemy.
Mm-hmm.
What was he called? The Ministry of Information or something. He'll give them all that information, I think.
Yeah, they were fashioned after the Panthers.
He actually has a pretty good song as well. Like, and in the film clip, it's like a life-size chessboard. I forget what it's called. You could probably find it, but he's not a bad rapper either.
No, he's not. And he had a group called The Last Asiatic Addicts.
Oh yeah,
they were dope too. LAD.
Yeah, I have to check him out.
Yeah, Griff be dropping a lot of info.
In the game was
but he called a lot of things as well. The whole satanic LBTC agenda and hip hop, like Griff called it, man.
Yeah, somebody gotta resist that shit.
And that shit even spreads over to here as well, because we copy everything you guys do pretty much. And like there's bloody
you're a former English colony
around carrying damn purses and shit.
You're from a former English colony too.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yep.
Pretty much every police officer over here is a pommy, ironically.
Yeah, didn't y'all just have an election recently?
Sorry, man?
In Australia, didn't y'all just have an election recently?
An election? Not recent. Oh wait, yeah, we did, but a couple months ago, I didn't vote.
I feel that.
Damn, you might be American.
Yeah, you might be.
I could care less about politics, man. It's like whatever.
Politics.
As long as they leave me alone, that's all I want the government to do. Just leave me alone.
Yeah, the less government I like, the better we are, really.
Then you're a Republican, Loney.
Nope. I ain't a Republican. I ain't a Democrat. Leave me the fuck alone.
I'm an independent. I'm Unity. That's the party I represent.
I'm saying, leave me alone. Like, quit taxing me so goddamn much.
Have you guys ever been to them political rallies in America that you see on TV and that?
Nope.
I do.
You go to them. Are they as crazy as like they make them out to be?
What is it?
Like, them political rallies that they have.
What about them?
Do you go to them?
Yeah.
Do they get like hell crazy and shit like they make out on the news?
Oh yeah, they get wild.
Shit.
They hard in the paint for the Democrats and the Republicans. They hard in the paint for them.
Man, politics over here is like gangbanging.
Yeah.
Well, hey, you in California? That's a big state though. Like that's a big state for like the election and everything. They got a lot of like.
Man, this old liberal bullshit ass state.
But y'all got a lot of like numbers. Like I think we only got 3. Y'all got like 50 something.
Y'all got 50.
No, wait. Hold on. Look. My state is so fucked up, right? So we had Pete Wilson for hella years, right? Now during Pete Wilson's time, you know, that was during the whole 3 strikes, crime bill, that whole shit, right? So after Pete Wilson, we get this motherfucker Gray Davis. He fucks the energy up over here. He gets recalled. He's up out of here. That's how we ended up with Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? He fucks up everything during the time Bush is fucking up everything. So and we over here ain't got no money.
And he killed Big Tuck.
Yep, man, come on now. And we don't let him forget that shit either.
Hell no.
Well, Bush really fucked my city up.
Yeah, Bush fucked y'all over.
Yeah.
Where you at, Looney?
New Orleans.
Oh, you in the NO? No wonder you talk with that draw. Yeah, I've been out there. After Katrina, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Bush shit, from where Katrina happened.
Yep. I lived through Katrina.
Were you on the flood or whatever?
Katrina was no fun. Ida just hit us too last year. I was on a generator for 28 days.
Shit. Sorry to hear that, man.
28 days. You know, a lot of them people in that Superdome came up missing.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I still have people that I knew back then that I've never seen again.
Wow.
That ain't no joke.
Can you still see the water line from Katrina?
Hey, they still got them.
They still got big ass holes in the middle of Pedreas.
Poitras?
Yeah.
They don't fix that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there by the dome, yeah. But like they still ain't rebuilt like the Ninth Ward and all that. I mean, they put a couple houses back, but they still
the Magnolia, any of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I do believe they blew that levee like to save the upper class. I believe that shit.
Yeah, because there was eyewitness accounts of people saying that they heard bombs going off during the hurricane.
Yeah, so they had to relieve the pressure, and of course, come on now.
And Katrina was a beast.
That's for Katrina. For Katrina and Ida that just passed last year. I think that's the only 2 times in like the last 100 years that the Mississippi River ran from south to north.
Yeah. That's what I
You know what it takes to make that big ass river run north? Like that's crazy.
A lot of force.
Yeah, I stayed for Ida too. My house was shaky.
Wow.
Yeah, I might get off here for a bit, but it was good talking to you, Zay.
Alright, yeah, have a good one.
Yeah, see you fellas.
Yeah, Ida was a strong. I didn't stay for. I left for Katrina. Well, I was already gone. I was visiting my mom in Houston, but I came back.
Can y'all hold it down for me for a second?
Yeah, we hold it down. I came back right after Katrina hit. Like probably like I think it was like 4 or 5 days after Katrina. I came back home, but
yeah, because
Ida last year I stayed.
Yeah, we have some Katrina refugees out here in Denver. One of them actually is one of my good friends. We call him Super Dave. I forgot what his real name is, but he's from out there. There was a lot of refugees that came.
Yeah, I knew a guy that died on a 4-wheel like a couple of days before Katrina hit. And when Katrina hit and everything went crazy, they lost his body for like a couple of weeks. Like his family couldn't even find him.
Damn. Yeah, like I said, all kinds of bodies was coming up missing.
Yeah, like that shit was crazy time. Like,
yeah, Yeah, I
the
seen
National Guard.
it's like, damn, this city's been through hell.
Yeah, and it's just gonna keep coming because I mean we are below sea level and like the coastline's wasting away.
Oh
So
man,
like,
below water.
yeah,
He's just in a big ass bowl
that's it.
surrounded by water.
Yeah, that. But like Ida, when Ida came across last year, it like the worst part of Ida came right over my house. Like,
Damn.
that shit.
Yeah,
That shit was crazy. Yeah, I ain't never seen no shit like that. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, I was watching that shit on TV like, oh my god.
Yeah, I bought a generator the day before Ida hit.
Mm.
I went that Saturday morning to Home Depot and I got a generator. I was like, well, they told me if you put gas in it, you can't bring it back. I was like, all right. It's like right at like I think it was almost like 1,100 hours. Shit, I need that thing for 28 days. I put like it's right at almost like 550 hours on that generator in 28 days.
Mm.
I was running the 2 window units at night, but I was cutting them off during the daytime just so we could sleep.
Yeah, that
But
makes
like a tree snapped, and when the tree snapped, it fell on like the power line that ran to my house.
Yeah.
And it pulled the whole power and like all the circuit breakers and everything off the house. So like before I could get the house to power back, we had to get a licensed electrician to come here, hook everything up. Then he had to get it inspected by the parish, which with everything going on, they had a line for the inspection. So like it took a while. So I was running a generator for 28 days last September.
Mm.
With them little portable AC
back,
units in that generator saved my ass.
I believe it because it's hot as hell and humid as hell out there.
Yeah. I told my wife.
Place, I say it's hotter than I haven't been to Phoenix yet, but it's hotter than Las Vegas. With all
the humidity.
Humidity, yeah.
That humidity, crazy.
You can't sweat. You can't sweat nothing. You take a shower, you go outside, you feel like you gotta take another shower.
Yeah, you get sticky. It's like
that
humidity, crazy.
Yeah, that's the way it be feeling out here.
Sit in the bay. Yeah.
Nah. Out here in Sacramento.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm from the Bay.
I thought they included y'all in the Bay.
No, I'm from the Bay, but Sacramento's in the Valley. But the Bay has adopted Sacramento.
That's right.
Yeah, but the Bay has adopted Sacramento as part of the Bay, but that's only some of us. The majority of us is still like Sac and we the Bay.
Who voted second?
Huh?
Who voted second? Who took that vote?
Oh, I live in Sac.
Yeah, I said who voted him in the Bay?
Oh, sure. I don't know.
Shit, I thought that was part of the Bay, but that's the Valley. Okay.
Yeah. We're like more north.
Yeah, more central and north. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because I've been out here.
There, I haven't like set foot in Sacramento, but I drove through there on the way to the Bay.
Yeah, I mean, Sac is cool, but it's like.
Oh, I have a question I've been dying to ask you.
What's that?
Do you know Brother Lynch?
I don't know him personally, but I'm tied in with the Gardens.
Okay, bet. Because I met him back in 2008.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he came out to Denver.
Hey, Tech stays through Aurora and all of that. Tech 9 comes through it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
That's who Brother Lynch was with.
With who?
Tech 9.
Oh, Tech's the op.
Yeah, but that's where Brother Lynch was signed with him, so he was coming through there.
Oh, with the strange music.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I'm talking about like sick made black market days.
Yeah,
Oh
he was signed
yeah.
for a minute.
I was a dead man. Walking, they say so every night. I hit the J, look up, aka post up in the window any day coming your way. Hey, oh yeah, that shit. I feels the pain that
Back
simmering in my brain. The thought of death costs my mind.
as my niggas is blown away.
Then clips in 24 riches. Ha, but really, who got my back? Hey, now if them niggas are killing them up for the old days, 24 ways. Yeah, that shit go hard. Yeah, my folks, he passed away like 3 years ago. Matter of fact, his C day is coming up. His dad was the founder of the 24th Street Gardens when they was the 24th Street Gorillas, I want to say.
Okay.
Yeah, he was the founder of them.
Word.
You know, and then his mom, she was from San Francisco. She was from Hunters Point.
Oh my,
You know,
my dad used to build yards out there for the Navy shipyards in Huntington Beach.
oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
lot
he
of
was
that stuff
heavy in
going
the
on.
Bay. I mean, he was a Black Panther. He was one of the founders of the Denver chapter.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I just found out a few years ago that I got family members that were Panthers back in the original days.
Me too. My grandma and my pops.
Yeah, I was kind of mad when I found out about it. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was like, how come ain't nobody told me this back in the day?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, I got instilled with that at a young age. At age 5, I was singing Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud.
Oh yeah, that song stayed playing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It stayed playing while I was going to a majority white school.
Yeah, it was the opposite for me. I was going to a majority black school at that time.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, see, I wish I did, because you know what I'm saying, because I wasn't gonna let them say shit to me like
And I'm
I'm
Mexican.
a kid.
I'm like half Mexican, half white, pretty much. Like,
Okay, and what do you?
but I grew up.
So
I grew up different than a lot of people.
you grew up around us.
Yeah.
So you us. you just a light skinned version of us. Yeah, we are that because my lady who was on here, Seduction Doll, she the same. She ain't exactly the same, but she's mixed. And yeah, she grew up around none but Crips.
Yeah, we ain't had a gang. Like, we ain't had a gang like politic down here. Like,
no, it was mainly wards and projects.
Man, you guys had Cash Money and No Limit going at it.
Man, Cash Money wasn't no gang numbers, man. Stop.
You know that
we Crips this year. We Crips in 2003, but in 2010 we Bloods.
Remember that album cover? Jay Militant that had the he had the blue rag on, Lil Wayne, and then the year later talking about We Blood. And what?
I remember the video and they throwing up the C.
Yeah, that too. And then
they was doing that for the Calio, bro. They weren't doing that for the Crips.
Shit, that was making it look like it.
I don't know.
Sure, because Baby sure did have on the blue rag doing it.
Sure did. The whole
I was like, huh? I was like, hold on, how are these? And you know what? I didn't even trip off of it at the time. I didn't trip off of it until they started coming out talking about We Bloods. I'm like, but y'all ain't got no Bloods in New Orleans.
Right. You might have. What do y'all have? GDs and Vice Lords?
Well, I ain't never ran none of them either.
So y'all just got hoods, just wards and projects.
Yeah, like the wards and stuff. Like they might have had like cliques in like the wards and everything, but like it wasn't no like blood gang, Crip gang, like that. Like
okay.
And then if you did
like a ward thing.
if you did start claiming something and trying to like claim and put a name on it, or them people was coming and trying to shut that shit down.
Oh, okay.
They looked at you as a threat, so they'll lock everybody up.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna put y'all up on something that I'm pretty sure y'all probably didn't even know. Okay, so y'all know how a Messy Marv is well he claims San Francisco, but his is really from like Pittsburgh and shit, right?
Yeah.
So we all know how he claimed blood, right? I want to say it's bounty hunters.
Yeah,
right?
he playing bounty hunters. Yeah.
Okay, so I found out he wasn't the only blood that was in San Francisco.
But weren't
Y'all,
there in San Francisco too? Wasn't
nah.
Selsky? There was a cat named Selsky.
Lakeview.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's from the same district my family is from, and that I'm from when I was, born out that way.
Okay.
See, like around that same time, probably like 06, 07, they had named like Kelly Hankton like the most dangerous man in New Orleans, and like he just went by. The whole family went by like the Hankton gang, and like they wound up arresting most of them, but like they ain't never claimed like a West Coast set, like shit like that.
So that shit that Cash Money was doing was completely different.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with nothing down here. I think they was faking it and trying to be something they wasn't.
Yeah, I mean they was really pushing that bloodline. I'm like, y'all motherfuckers is on some.
Well, somebody might have took a payment from them and then let them do it. Maybe that. I don't know.
I mean, ain't no telling. It just seemed it. Well, first of all, it looked hella weird that baby like 50-something years old and you want to start gangbanging and shit.
Yeah.
And I think his brother did it the smartest. You barely see his brother, but his brother got all the money that baby got. They split Cash Money down the middle.
Oh, you talking about Slim?
Slim.
Yeah, you don't really see him like that.
Yeah, he always in the background. Yeah, you don't.
I'm just gonna collect the money inside the checks. Mm-hmm. Collect the money inside the checks.
He the Jay Prince of Cash Money.
Hey, on everything. Whack 100 better be cool. Fucking around with Jay Prince.
Right. Right.
He ain't gonna go to Houston anytime soon. They got to go out there to him.
Nah, but see, that's the thing. Jay Prince ain't got to move.
No,
his mob consists of different cliques from different areas of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people forget. Sibo and Yuckmouth basically started up a clique called Regime, and they're under Rap-A-Lot.
Thug Lords.
Yep.
Hey, I really think.
Huh?
I think Wax on like a suicide, like a kamikaze mission, and he knows it. It's just to the time it blows up. Like, you know you're gonna drive that plane into that boat. You know you gotta do it, but it's just happening, like in front of everybody's eyes.
Who gave him that whack ass name?
Well, apparently there's a big homie named Big Whack, and apparently that's how it trickled down into him.
Oh God, Big Whack.
So there's another one out there.
That sounds like a name for a block.
Or as many of us call them, Whack No Honey.
No Honey.
Right, right along with Bosco No Honey.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, hey, it's like this. Mac 10 still a better blood than the majority of these bloods today.
Well, you see, he tried to click in with Cash Money.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, he did that for the paper.
That hate in your eyes. What was that stupid ass album called?
That shit was horrible.
Oh my God, this was banging.
Yeah,
Banger ball.
Yeah, it was around that time they had made baller blocking.
Yeah, they baller blocking. That DVD. That shit was horrible. They was trying to recreate I'm About It.
You can't redo I'm About It. You can't redo I'm About It. I'm About It is a classic for the simple fact that they banned the motherfucker from the theaters and then they banned that motherfucker from DVD shortly after.
And that soundtrack is hard as hell.
Hard. Hey, little history lesson, y'all. Y'all remember the West Coast Bad Boys?
Yes, I do. I'm just barely
okay.
I'm just barely old enough to remember that.
Okay. So I believe it's the last song on the first side. Y'all know the song "Putting in Work"?
Wait. First side, it's a cassette.
The whole damn thing.
Yeah.
My stepdad at the time had that shit. I don't think I'll listen to all of it though.
Okay, well, you get a chance to listen to the whole thing. There's a song on there called "Putting in Work" by Skip Dog.
Okay.
Skip Dog is from the set.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That was big for us out there in Fairfield.
Okay, got you.
You know what I'm saying? On everything. You know what I'm saying? But that was Master P being tied in to the whole back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because didn't his uncle die and give him that record shop?
Yep.
Or when his uncle died, he used the money from his death to buy the record shop, something like that. But he
you talking about his grandfather? His grandfather passed away. He left them that 10 racks, and then he moved out here to California and ended up buying the record shop.
And wasn't that in Richmond?
Yep. It was a store in the front and the studio in the back.
But I tell you, and he's from here. That's the most ABC rhyming motherfucker I ever met in my life.
He made that shit work too. Nah, I mean, think about the year of what was it, 98? I want to say. You see how many records he put out in 1 year?
Yeah. Man. But hey, that club C murder caught that murder in that he's in prison in prison for right now is only probably 3-4 miles from my house. It ain't even that no more though.
Yeah, he just dropped the album from the pen.
Yeah, I seen that.
They need to let him out.
Good.
Yeah, that's some fucked up shit, man. Man,
album, he's literally begging on the whole album to get the fuck out.
Well, cause the dude that fucking one of the main witnesses, the main people that testified saying that he was the one that pulled the trigger, came back and recanted his statement and said that he only said it because the police was threatening him with charges.
Mm.
So it's anything he said now ain't credible. So let him out. Need to rerun that and let him out. But they had a hung jury anyway.
But look though. We all know why they ain't letting him out because of his brother.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Remember.
He said his brother turned his back on him and everything. I mean, out on that album. Y'all gotta peep that album. He's like,
yeah, I seen all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And the cold part about it is, and the reason why I say that, because if y'all remember, the governor at the time told Master P he had to leave the state of Louisiana, not just New Orleans. He had to leave. So that's when he ended up buying that house out here in California.
That makes sense.
Yeah, well, they got rumors and everything. They said it on. I think Soulja Slim's sister said it. They say that Master P was behind his killing.
Behind who's killing?
Soulja Slim.
Oh yeah, big time. Soulja Slim was big. Well, you from the
Mm-hmm.
Soulja Slim was big.
Yeah,
his son's out there doing it, but his son ain't got he ain't nothing like his dad was.
No, man, they give it to him raw. That's a classic.
Yeah. That's definitely a classic.
Yeah, because it was like a serious bidding war for his ass.
Yeah. I say him and Mystical. Mystical didn't get killed, but he got that rape charge.
Yeah, that killed his career.
Yeah, that shit was over after that.
Cause he did it. He did that shit on camera.
He raped his hairdresser.
Yeah, over a fucking. That's fucking wild.
But look though, I'm not coming up with any excuses. But this is something that a lot of us have overlooked. The man was in war.
Yeah. Facts.
You know what I'm saying? He was in that fucking first Desert Storm.
He really was. That's why he was all fatigued.
I'm not saying what he did. I'm not using it as an excuse. I'm just saying the nigga wasn't right when he came up out of that shit.
Oh no, he
wasn't. And music was saving him all them years until, you know what I'm saying, after Danger, you know what I'm saying, shit was going bad.
Yeah.
You know what you gotta be to be thinking that you can record or act like that and get away with it? Like, you recorded it.
Yeah.
That's like some R. Kelly shit.
Yeah, that's exactly like some R. Kelly shit.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, shit, if you're gonna do that shit, you better do like some Pamela Lee and you know, her dude at the time, or like some Kim and Ray J. You know what I'm saying? And then monetize that shit.
Yeah. If they didn't have no video of what actually happened, anybody would have believed that Hugh gave it to him and just was trying to hit him for some money.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But the video proved whatever the hell happened was what it was. But if he would have recorded it, nobody would have believed that he did that. They would have thought Hugh was just trying to hit him over the head to get a bag.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So that video recording fucking clean over.
Damn, you
yep,
Baby long.
Smoke.
Yeah. Man, I got this wax.
Smoking on that whack pack. That whack pack.
Man, I used to like his music too. And then he fucked around and did that shit. Man, I had all the Mysticals records. From Unpredictable to Ghetto Fabulous to
Tarantula.
Tarantula. I had all that shit.
Here I go. Here I go.
All that shit.
Yeah, because I 98 when that fool had signed, that was like the biggest thing in music at the time because he was a free agent still.
Yeah.
And when Master P signed him, man, the game was over. Master P just had it on lock.
As a matter of fact, that was the first CD I bought with my own money. I must have been like 13.
Oh, okay.
CD. I went over to Media Play when we still had Media Play and copped that shit.
All right, but you know who never really got a shine though?
Mac.
You know he's out. He's rapping now. He's rapping now again.
Mac out?
Yeah, Mac's out.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay, that's what's up.
He just dropped a fire ass fucking thing. Like, I'm gonna send it to you. Yeah, Mac got out like about 6-7 months ago, probably.
Oh my god, that's shell shots. Wow.
Yeah, Mac is out.
Man, that's true.
I'm so happy he's out too.
That's the best news of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mac out.
He just got out?
Probably about 6 months ago.
Oh, okay.
But like he dropped like a he was in studio, like he dropped like a I want to say like freestyle. It was fine.
Oh shit! So we don't expect an album from him. That'd be
man, because he definitely got a story to tell.
Oh hell yeah, he shell shocked in a mug. No
wonder, you know what I'm saying?
First album, Shell Shocks.
Man,
yeah, they did him dirty. And when he got arrested was across the lake and like that's like a really white parish where he got hit. And that how they explain that shit, that fucking club was dark as fuck. Like there wasn't no way they could tell if it was really like anything he did. I don't think he did it.
Man,
I think they pinned it on him. But he was in St. Tammany Parish.
What happened with Mr. Servon?
Huh?
What happened with Mr. Servon?
Yeah, him too.
Oh shit. Yeah, he be talking shit too. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's like I can't even look at Master P the same way anymore. Because
No.
it's just like it's too much shit coming out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, I can see if it's like one person, maybe two people, but literally damn near everybody that worked at No Limit, either as an artist or behind the scenes, got some shit to say on this nigga.
Yeah.
And
What
then
y'all
on
know
top
about
of
that
that,
Mercedes CD?
oh man, stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing with her fine ass.
Oh man, Mia X got cancer.
Yeah.
Man, I heard about that. That shit broke my heart. She
Yeah,
was
but
definitely a real one.
like that shit. Like I messed with UNLV when they was signing Cash Money too.
Oh wow.
Mm. Yeah, that's going back.
Hey, they just the hell out of Mystical too. I still
Oh
play that
nah.
shit.
Even like Cain and Abel.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. The dopest Duro out of No Limit.
Man. And let's not forget Beats by the Pound. That was really the sound of No Limit.
Hey, that's where they messed up. When he didn't pay Beats by the Pound, he fucked the whole label up.
Yeah, fucked it all up.
That must have been in like '99.
Yep. Because that's when he took that little break and then came back with that 504 Boys.
Yeah.
And that's when
504 boy. What?
And that's when Cash Money took over for the 99 and 2000. Never let it go for a minute.
Yeah. They
Man.
say that a lot.
Yeah, because I mean the 504 Boys was a dope album, but that was more of a diss album at Cash Money.
Yeah. The Goodfellas.
Yep.
That was my shit. I had that shit.
Man, shit, I got that shit on my playlist. That shit go.
But it's like 4 a.m. where I'm at.
Yeah, it's 5 here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
shit.
Millie's phone about to die. How your phone ain't died? Don't let it be dead.
Man, shit. Now this motherfucker is about to die though.
Where you had that bitch floating in?
Hell nah, man. Shit, I need to get me a new one.
Hey, that StreamYard do be like straight up heating that bitch up.
Should be running your batteries.
Yeah, for real though. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end this.
All right, yeah.
I want to thank Lonnie for stopping through as always. Jesse, you already know what it is, cuz.
Yes, sir.
Let me see. Let me go through
Shout
these
out
comments.
Spider Low for passing through.
Yeah.
Oh man, off top, Spider Low, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? You're always welcome over here. Jay Coffee Talk, thank you. You know what I'm saying? You already know. I don't need to say no more about you. You already know. Chaos, thank you for coming through. Westside Rider, CB420. Who else? Everybody who stopped through, who didn't tap in.
Your boy's from Australia. It's not.
Oh, who was in there?
Oh yeah, Snort. Yeah, Ozzy.
Snort.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The boy from Australia.
Dude. Yeah, she wasn't able to tune in tonight, but shout out to my lady Seduction Doll. She in the hospital. So,
yeah,
for man.
Hey, Jesse. You already know. Plug time. Shoot your channel.
Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah, make sure you check me and her out on Frontline Black News with a double C. At 10 p.m. tonight, Mountain Standard Time, and check out the Revolutionary Agenda and Shabaka's Black Experience Enhanced on Blog Talk and YouTube. We got 3 different platforms: Black Agenda, Black First, Peace, Love, Light, and Black Empowerment. Thank you for having me on, Jay Militant, and Harris for Mayor 2023. You know, anybody that live in Denver, Colorado, encourage them to vote for me. Peace.
Lonnie, you got any final words? Oh, you already gone? Okay. So like we do always, whatever you do in life, keep it militant, stand on your square, and never let them take you off. Until next time, y'all, peace.